Alright, so this is the Cleric. It's going to be taking a look at the features traits after we created this. This is just to get a lot of the little details set. This is by no means needing you to have like all of this memorized. It's just to have a good idea of the flow of how your Cleric will work. It's just to save some time at the table. So we're just going to go through in level order and then show you where everything is. A lot of the things here, like how Thaumaturge, it adds automatically all the math needed for what you need over in your table over here. I'll go over a little view of this. I have the other video up, but like I was saying, you have your abilities up here, your skills, saving throws, armor class, health. My general video should be able to go over a good bit of that. So we're going to start down here at Channel Divinity. This is something that Clerics and Paladins get. It's where they get their divine energy and magical prowess from. You get 3 per long rest. And we're going to go into what they do. So we have Divine Spark. When you... so you could... this is you could use this to heal a little bit. Let's see, it's going to be 3d8 as opposed to 1d8 since we're past level 13 but not quite at level 18. So you could choose to either do 3d8 damage to an enemy if they fail the save. If they make the save, it's half as much, so it still does damage. Or you could use that to fully heal who you want to. So just as long as they're in 30 feet, you got that. Turn undead, pretty much you get to frighten and incapacitate any undead around you within 30 feet. So that's a good way of, let's see, getting like a creature or two out of the fight. If they take damage, they're no longer frightened. So it's a good way to just sort of keep some of the undead out while you focus on some other things. Let's see. So you get some, this will do the math for you here, but you just get to heal a little more, and so yeah, just more potent healing. Let's see, this just gets you some spells. Okay, so this one, Preserve Life, this is used if there's a bunch of people really hurt. And so this will use a Channel Divinity charge. So if you're going to heal, it might be more cost effective to do it this way as opposed to the Divine Spark healing. And then, you know, there's the math there, but so say like one of your allies has 100 hit points. And they dropped to 25. You could then restore up to 25 hit points amongst them, but you have a pool of 75 to use, right? And so it'd be good to be like, oh, everybody's hurt pretty bad. Let's just do like a mass like bump up for everybody, and you could give, you know, however you like. You get to decide, and it includes yourself as well. Let's see, when you use Turn Undead from your other Channel Divinity. Oh, it takes, let's see, it takes an additional, oh, okay, so Turn Undead as opposed to just the Frightened condition, it also does, where is it, 48 radiant damage, specifically for Undead. See, Blessed Healer. Okay, so this means when you heal others, you also get healed a little bit. So you get a little bit of that pie. As you like put healing out, you could restore some as well. 2 plus a spell slots level. So if you cast like a 3rd level Cure Wounds, you would get 5 hit points back to yourself. Let's see, Shadow Touch, we talked about this. You get to go invisible. Get another spell. Let's see. Inflict wounds you chose from here. Spell Sniper we talked about. You get more accurate shots off. With potent spell casting, when you cast a cantrip to hurt another creature, you could then give temporary HP points to yourself or anybody within 60 feet of you, which should be almost all the time. The thing about temporary HP points, temporary hit points, is that they don't stack. So if you give somebody 8, you can't then on the next turn give them 8 more. It'll just replace what's there. Something to note before I go further is that for combat, in a turn you get 3 things. You get all of them. You get an action, which is a primary activity you could do that encompasses, could be a few things, could be to heal, to hurt, to help. There's a bonus action, which is sort of like a secondary thing that's a little quicker that you could do, not as powerful as what a normal action would be. And then you have your 30 feet of movement. And each square on the map is 5 feet, so you can move 6 squares in a turn. There is once per round you get a reaction, which could be used as a trigger that somebody else does on their turn. And so you get one of those every round. So we'll continue going. Let's see, healer. Yeah, we talked about that. We're good on that. These you get once per long rest. So for this game, you get it once for free without needing to cast a spell slot. If you want to cast it again, you would have to go to spells and use a spell slot to cast that. Let's see, you have a big bump to your initiative, which is really good. Then you could move things around. Here is just another way to organize what was here. Here's based on level. Here's organized by what it is. Again, it does all the math for you. For daggers, if you want to try to throw your dagger, the range is 20-60, which means anything within 20 feet you get to roll as normal. Between 20 and 60 feet is a little harder to hit. You'll roll with disadvantage, which is you roll 2 dice and take the lower number. Anything past 60 feet you can't hit. So you could see here we have your actions are here, your bonus actions. It shows the spells that are bonus actions, and then your reaction. An opportunity attack, if someone leaves your space, is called your threatened area. You could use a reaction to them, attack them. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see, if you attack with one dagger, you could then attack with another dagger as a bonus action if you want to. I'd say that's like if you're in dire straits and you have absolutely no other resources, that would be like a play to use, but it could be good to have a dagger just in case, so if you want to like do a quick stab. Could be fun. I really like what we're cooking up with your character. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to see how that reacts with the rest of the party. Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and I'll answer them. And then also at the table, I know this is a lot, but don't worry about it. I got your back, and I know Drexel's played a bit, and so we should be able to help a good amount if needed. But I think the group is really going to need your help, because I'm going to be trying to bring a lot of craziness to you guys, and you'll think you'd be a good job protecting them. So yeah, looking forward to playing, and thank you for watching.